You could use either vodka or vodka, vermouth, green olives, um, and there's another thing in there, but that I don't add.
Okay, that's kind of like this, but with an olive instead of a cherry and vodka instead of rum, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you used to do those dirty
and
martinis.
if you don't vermouth, but you also could put some of the green olive juice too for to tie it out to down the alcohol so it'll be more sweet kind of.
Yeah.
I tore those motherfuckers up, man.
Cut through the alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was that triple distilled.
Oh, fuck. I think you froze. God damn it. Motherfucker. All right, what were you saying? You were in the middle of something, right?
Yep, but they got something to do with third martinis.
Oh, yeah, you say you fucking those up.
Oh yeah, I was getting the ones that had the jalapenos in the middle. You know, some of them have like a garlic piece in the middle, in the center, or have that little red pepper in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would get the jumbo green olives with the jalapeno in the middle, and I would just let it soak up all the vodka.
You get all spicy?
Oh man, that shit was so damn good.
Woo! Did you make those at home or just at like a bar or order them?
I made them at home, and I made them during our show.
I remember you doing that. I don't remember the jalapeno though.
I think when I was making them at your house, I didn't. If I didn't have the green olives, then I was just sprinkling the spicy Mexican salt, whatever it's called.
Oh yeah. These things are so much better when they're freezing cold. That's the thing. These are not freezing cold. Do you put ice in yours or no?
For a while I did, but then I got tired of making the ice.
Yeah. Like I don't want to fuck up the flavor, but it's good when because I think they used to, you know how they shake them, martini's shaken not stirred. I think the idea is they put ice in the shaker and it gets it really cold and then they dump it out without the ice, you know what I mean? So like it's super cold, like it's ice water, and then they dump it through the filter and then there's no ice in it, but it's ice cold. I need one of those.
Whoever invented that was genius because
I know.
I mean, how else can you it's like, really? Like, did they invent that on accident?
No, it's that Bond
shit. Put
it
in these 2 tin cans and shake it around.
Yeah.
Gotta get the water colder faster.
But
wow, thanks, Fred.
That's
kill him and take his idea.
Remember James Bond did that, right?
I know. I remember him always saying it.
He would say, "My Bond is shaken, martini shaken, not stirred." That was his line.
Yep. Bond. And the new James Bond's gonna be a girl. I think it's
gonna be a girl?
Bond. Yeah.
Jameson Bond.
Everything's feminized.
Jamie Bond.
Yep. It's over. It's over.
It's over. Men's time's up.
Yep. It's a shame.
What'd you think about John Wick 4? Did you like it? I saw it.
Oh, that was dope.
I thought it was great. It was almost too much action. It was kind of like the Raid. Remember the Raid where the guy fights like 1,000 people? It was like that. Wasn't it like just constant barrage of people coming at him and he's just fucking them up?
Basically, yeah. But he was, he had help. But you know what? At the same time, I thought the idea of that dude being blind was cool, but they didn't really have to make him blind. They could have just made him really good with the sword or something. Because he stopped the black dude from snipering him. But how did he know the black dude was there with a sniper gun aiming it at John Wick if he was blind?
He's so good he could hear the click of the gun before it goes off. He click and it and then he get out of the way, John.
Walking blind, minding his business, and he just could smell the black dude. I guess he could smell
the pheromones,
the cocoa butter.
Yeah, the cocoa butter,
and then he just fucking, and that was it. Then that was it. I guess the black guy was talking to himself, and he was just talking out loud. Yeah, I got you, John Wick. I'm in a spot where no one else can see me, but someone can definitely hear me, and I'm just gonna shoot you in the back of the head in 5, 4, 3, 2. No, it didn't go down like that.
I'm gonna get this motherfucker.
And the blind motherfucker came around and said, "Hey, you don't want to do that right now, man." Even though he was Chinese.
Oh yeah,
Which
yeah.
Chinese or Japanese?
You can't do that right now.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
hey.
Something like that.
No.
Yeah.
But it was good, but I don't remember like the story as much. I guess there really wasn't that much of a story. It was like he had to get out and he had to kill everybody to get out. And he
Oh yeah,
died in
it's
the end or no? Did he die?
yeah, and no.
Yeah, no, he's God. He can't die. He just
He
ascended.
died, but they can bring him back if they want to. They can say, "Oh, yeah, that was just one gun wound. He's fine."
I know, he made it.
But it literally showed him dying on the stairs. But I mean, how many times does somebody die in a movie, and then like 5 minutes later, they get back up, they're like, "Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I can do it."
The next movie is
Right?
him going, oh, and crawling away.
You know, with the one arm or whatever.
Yeah. You can't call me fat anymore either. I got one chin, only one chin now.
You've always had one chin.
And we could do that handshake, but it wouldn't be as many big muscles.
Yeah,
just a
it'll
little
just be a
muscle.
skinny black arm and a hairy white arm. That's
I got some muscles. I've been working out. I'm like 155 now. I'm trying to get down to 140s. But yeah, I've actually.
You want to get? Remember that's what Kyle was.
What do
That
you
was-
weigh?
You don't want to look that skinny.
What do you weigh?
I'm 150.
So I want to be between 145 and 150. So I won't drop like 6 more pounds. That's not that much.
Well, how much? I mean, me and you're the same height,
Mm-hmm.
5'9" ish.
Yeah. That should be our rep name, 5'9" ish.
Yeah, 5'10" in the summertime, 5'9" in the wintertime.
Yeah. No, well, yeah, but yeah, I want to get down to like 145 to 150. In between there. Fluctuate between that.
What about muscle?
I'm gonna sound like corny, but I've been working out. Like I'm actually built a shit ton of muscle. But I have a ways to go. I think 3 years is how long it takes to get in shape. If you're not in shape, if you push yourself like to a good percentage, like it takes 3 years for your body to get as good a shape as you can get it in. If you're exercising like every day, like I do 6 days a week.
I mean, I don't know.
That's my theory. I'm like a year and a half in. I'm like right in the middle.
I guess it really depends on your regimen and your diet. I mean, the average person can lose. Like I lost 20 pounds in about 2 months.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you can do that. That's not like 3 pounds a week.
Yeah, I mean,
But I'm talking about getting in
working
like
out's
really
gonna
good shape.
boost the speed, but depends on what you eat, really. I mean, but you could lose a lot of weight if you just stop eating carbs completely.
Yeah. I know, but I don't want to lose that much weight. I'm talking like get like Goku shape. You know what I'm saying? Not exactly, but like Baki shape. You know, you see those memes where there's the Baki and he's like doing his neck. There's the guy next to him, like that kind of shape I'm talking about. Like very fit. 3 years.
Box like 190, he's shredded.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Really?
He's probably well, it depends how tall he is. He's not that tall. He's probably like 160, 170 with all that muscle. He's thin as shit and he's short.
Oh no, I think he's pretty. Let's see.
I bet you he's 5'9" ish. 5'9" ish.
I think it's. I bet. Nah, I think he's like 5'6".
He's pretty short. Because remember, he's always so small, but he's like jacked.
Yeah, he's really. I bet you he's really short. Watch. Okay.
5'9", I say.
Oh shit.
What?
Okay. How old is he?
He's like probably 23, 24.
No, he's a teenager.
Oh, okay. So he's not. Yeah, he's like.
Because it says age 13 to 18. So at 13 years old, he is 157
Pounds?
centimeters.
What does that mean?
5'2".
Oh, well, that's 13, right?
And that's just his height. Oh, so yeah, his height is 5'6".
Yeah, that's Tom Cruise height right there.
Yeah, that's Kevin Hart height right there.
So he's probably What does he weigh? Look up what he weighs. I said like 170 something.
213 pounds.
No, 5'6".
Yeah.
How are you gonna be 5'6" and weigh 213 pounds?
Well, are we talking about maximum tournament or grappler Baki?
Grappler Baki. Baki, you know, remember Baki, the show?
Well, there's a 5'6" one, and then there's a 5'10" one. And
Baki the grappler, I think.
Maximum tournament. I think that's what we watched. But 213 pounds.
Well, that's ridiculous. Remember his
Yeah.
dad? How crazy he was. He was like a guy's back had like a fucking magic powers or whatever. That was so weird.
Muscles on muscles.
Yeah, he had some weird demon back or something like that.
Uh, on Reddit it says he's in between 156 to 168. Everyone says he's 5'6" to 5'10", so he's about our height or shorter. And maybe, damn, he has to be like 168. I think he's like a one. The way he looks, I'm going to say 170.
That's what I was saying.
But
He's like,
really buff.
yeah,
He's
but
too buff.
think about 5'7" thin. No, without the muscles, he's like 140. That's like 30 pounds of muscle right there. 30 pounds of muscle is a shit ton of muscle. You know?
It is.
So that's, I would say that's more realistic.
But 30 pounds of muscle is smaller than 30 pounds of fat.
Yeah.
So it could be 5 pounds of muscle versus 5 pounds of fat.
Yeah. But he's, I don't know, maybe. That's,
I don't know.
but
He's
that's,
just,
that's my goal, my body goal right there. Baki from The Grappler.
that's crazy because he is freaking crazy. Well, I mean, those damn animes, they make every freaking dude just ripped to the core.
I know. Vegeta always had cool muscles too. He was so compact.
Vegeta.
Goku was like
and
longer.
Goku's always had that bigger upper body.
Yeah, and he was longer, leaner
Goku.
muscle.
Yeah.
Goku,
gorilla
Vegeta was
arms.
like compact. Everything was like a box on him. You can't get that.
Yeah.
That's unnatural.
They changed the art style in Super, and they made them both like regular looking. They tried to have realism to show a little bit.
Oh
So,
yeah.
like, you remember when Tien Shan got all freaking jacked for the Cell Saga? Dude
Yeah.
was just wow.
Yeah, he was
Like-
always pretty jacked though, wasn't he? Tien, is
Nope.
that the guy with the eye up here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he wasn't always jacked. No, he just had. He used to have the most realistic. Like he had a regular body. He didn't even have a 6-pack. I think he just had like you could see his chest a little bit, and he
Mhm.
maybe had like a 2 or 4-pack. But then Cell comes around, and this punk is just
Training.
steroided the hell up, huh?
Yeah, I mean those guys are all steroided up. But
Man,
yeah, I'm getting
They
into
did
the fitness
30.
though. But what have you watched? Do you want to talk? Should we talk about some? What have you seen? I just watched not Hellsing, but Castlevania, the new one. The first 3 episodes. Did you see the new season?
no, I haven't got a good reason to get Netflix yet. Besides, I mean, I'm gonna need.
There you go. That's it.
I need a couple more reasons. How is it so far? Or who?
Really
isn't
good.
it a prequel or something?
So it's a prequel from say like 10 years before, maybe 15 years before, when he's a teenager. He's probably in his 30s in the show. He's like 17, and he's good, but he's it's the younger version of him, and it's good.
So he's clumsy.
No, he's just like arrogant. He's when I first started watching, I was like, I don't like his voice. It was like kind of girly, and he was arrogant and kind of dumb. But then it really progressed pretty quickly. The story starts to get a little more serious. He gets a little more serious. The action is, you know how the action in that show was just off the charts. Everything would move so fast. The whip, he has the whip still. He's good with the whip.
Yeah.
It's got all the same action, but it's him younger with different characters.
What's his name? Belmont, right?
Trevor Belmont, yeah, really
Belmont.
good. I would recommend that one like a motherfucker. It's so good. Only watch the first 3 episodes though.
Didn't they do a prequel already?
No, that's it. That's the prequel. Oh my god, we froze again. God damn it. God damn it. Okay, we're back. Just got cut off for a second.
You're right. Well, when you do the playback video, it's gonna show who the culprit is.
Yeah, it might be me. I mean, but it's okay. You can find the comedy in the cutoff. I used to watch Pete and Sebastian show, and they're getting cut off was the funniest part of the show. He'd say a long monologue, and then he'd just be like, "You there?" And he'd be like, "God damn it!" He'd do the whole story, and then he'd come back and be like, "I was telling this whole story. I'm not gonna say it again." It was part of the funniest part of the show. So I would say encourage, embrace the fuck ups.
Well, it's good that you're catching them when you're catching them. There's this new anime out that everyone's going gaga over.
What's that?
I forgot what it's called. Is that called Transform or something like that? Survive or something? the animation is freaking outstanding, and everyone's saying like it's their new favorite anime now.
Oh, okay.
And it looks like they were fighting big giant ants or something.
What is it
And
called
I'm
again?
trying they're fighting like big ants or something. I don't know, but it's
Oh.
called like Survive or something. It's a new anime 2024 where I mean literally type where they fight big ants. And you know, of course that's not going to work because there's about 5,000 shows where they're fighting ants. So,
Oh yeah.
damn.
But you saw Demon Hunter, right? Demon Slayer.
I wrapped up that one. That was a nice season.
Yeah, it was pretty good. But you know what
I didn't like how he did all his friends moves.
Yeah, and the girl was the big ender, right? Remember the pink girl? She was the what are those guys called that come in, the really strong guys? Remember how there was the
Top 10 or the top 5 or
yeah,
something like that.
it was the girl this time, and it was the guy with the two chick. You remember he had three girls, the really ripped dude with three chicks.
The dude with the white hair?
No,
Which
that was
one did
season
you
two.
watch?
The
Did you
season
watch
two
the
ender.
one where they're at the whorehouse?
I don't remember that part, but I remember the ender of season 3 was basically the girl. The ender of season 2 was the guy with the chicks, and the ender of season 1, or the movie, was the flame guy. Remember the guy with the flames? And then
Yeah.
season 1 ender, I don't remember who that one was. The Kirishin,
Season,
I forget the names.
season
Of them.
1, he killed a lot of people in season 1.
Yeah, but it's all been good. All 3 seasons and the movie, right?
I think you didn't see season 4.
Why? What was season 4?
Season 4 was him alone,
Oh,
and he had to kill a miniature demon.
oh, okay. Oh no, I did see that one. I saw that. That was
Okay.
earlier in the season. I'm talking about just the end, but I did see that one. That's the new
Okay,
season.
that was the most recent one.
Okay, I saw that. I remember the
Okay,
little
yeah.
guy, and he's running around, running away from him, and they're trying to catch him.
Yeah, and that was crazy. He was like a dude inside a dude who was controlling another dude
I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. What?
who was attached to some other dude who was far like a mile away.
Yeah,
Like you always do that shit, man.
that sounded like Tropic Thunder. He's like, I'm a dude dressed up as a dude,
Yeah.
disguised as another dude.
It's like they get you because they have like 3 climaxes,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and you're like, okay, oh, he did it. He saved him. All right, whoo, it's the end.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, there's more. There's more because the head isn't okay. There's more because the head isn't fading away. Okay,
Mhm.
so then it's like someone else dies or
Yeah.
almost dies, and then they have to, it's like they sit you in the edge of your seat 3 times in a fucking row, and they did a good job.
Yeah. They got a format that works for sure.
Invincible, Jesus, it takes
Oh.
them 2 years to do 4 episodes, and they were boring as hell.
No, that's just the mid-season finale. That was 5, and there's 5
There's
more.
4 episodes.
No, that was the first 5.
There's 4.
Okay, well, there's more.
Or I think it was 4, and that they gave that pink girl her own little standalone movie.
Oh, what did you think about that?
Episode.
I
didn't
like that.
watch it.
You didn't watch it? Dude, watch
No, I
it.
watched
It's worth
it.
it.
Her dad was a jerk. I was like, okay, I see where this is going.
Well, just watch it for the action. The whole story, I mean, the story's good in the original, but that story doesn't really matter that much. But I would say watch it for the action because it was up to par with the rest of it, which is pretty good.
Oh,
Do you like Invincible or no?
it's all right. I don't like where it's going right now, but I know it has to stay loyal to the comic book.
Where did you want
Did
it to
it have
go?
a comic book?
Yeah, it
It
has
has
a
a
comic book.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because they did a whole bunch of swapping around for the characters. But it's all right. I mean, he has a stepbrother from another planet, and he has to bring that baby, and I'm like, okay.
Do you remember how it ended? With
That's how it
Omni-Man
ended,
getting
right?
his back broken?
Yeah.
They had that fight with the Viltrumites.
right?
Yeah, they're taking him back, I guess, and they're gonna, because I think he was gonna switch sides, and then they caught him, and then I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do now, but yeah, I think they're building up to something big though.
No,
It's gonna
he
be a
gets
war.
away.
Yeah, but there's going to be a war, I think, and that's going to be a fun. Because I've seen the comic clips online, and there's crazy, crazy panels of like crazy fights. So there's like a big war coming, and they're just kind of ramping up to it. But
I didn't know that his dad was one of the strongest ones.
yeah, he's up there.
The second strongest, I think. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know what number, but he's in like the top 5 for sure.
I think he's number 2, isn't he?
I don't think so. I think he's like 3 or 4 or 5, but he's up there. He's really high. But it doesn't matter. He's a top tier killer in their place. Because remember, he lost to fucking those guys. So if he was number 2, he should have been able to destroy those motherfuckers. Those 3 Viltrumites.
Oh, well, that was a sneak attack. The black dude, he impaled him. I mean, I would have thought he was dead too.
Oh, I know. Right, that was crazy. I forgot about that. Remember, I thought he was dead. The black guy, the big dude.
Yeah.
I thought he was fucking dead. And then he comes out and kicks him in the back. I was like, what the fuck? I was not expecting that.
Yeah, what a way to go.
There's a character called Rag who's the strongest one, and he's like this, like Omni-Man, but way more insanely fucked up. Like way more brutal, and he does crazy shit. Like really fucked up stuff. And I'm excited for that character to come in.
The moment they kill Omni-Man, that's when I'm probably going to stop watching the show because I really don't like Invincible anyways.
Oh my god. Hating.
Teenager. I don't like teenagers, man. You should have listened to your daddy and done the same thing that
Destroyed Earth.
Your other universe side did. See the other universes, his son was like, all right, Dad, let's take over the planet. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
In
I
fact,
love that.
Every universe, his son, Invincible, rolled with his dad. Why are we stuck with the one universe where the son's a bitch? Because that's what he is.
I mean,
He let that black girl push him around, acting like she was a shit. And no one even liked her. No one liked her character.
Oh, she was
Worst
annoying, right?
character
Like, oh yeah, she was such a bitch. He's like,
Yeah,
remember I was
man.
saying, I was like, she's like, where have you been? You were late. You didn't have dinner with me and my mom. And fucking, he's like, bitch, he's out saving fucking the world from the end of the fucking people coming to kill everybody.
Right.
It's like,
Oh, so why didn't you tell me? You should have told me. You would have trusted me. Bitch, I even didn't know you. You loud. Yep. See,
yeah.
I should have smacked her backwards right there, man. You're a superhero. What's the worst?
He would have killed her.
Handle it.
Smacked
Oh,
her face
shit.
right off, and her head flies off into the wall.
I know how. Smack your skin off.
Her whole face is gone.
Yeah.
What do you have? What'd you pick?
I chose a scene with Kramer and Newman.
Oh,
where they're
Seinfeld.
in
Okay.
court.
Okay, I'm down for that. We could do that one. Actually, you
Of course
know
we
what?
will.
Yeah, that's a good
It's not
time to do
fair
it.
for us.
Well, did you send it to me?
No, it's on our sheet.
What sheet?
Our episode sheet, where we write down our episodes, the ideas for our episodes.
Oh, I don't have that shit anymore, dude.
Hmm.
Just send me the script. Email it to me.
I'll just share the sheet with you.
Oh.
I mean, we don't have to do it now. We can do it. We don't have to do it right now.
Well, we're like an hour and a half in. What are we gonna do? 2 hours?
Well, it's when we're ready.
Yeah, but you can just show me real quick, and then we don't have to do it right now. We'll do it in a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
But let me just see what
I'll
it
put
looks
it
like.
right there. I put it there in the chat.
Bro, I don't know how how do I look at it? Oh, in the chat with everyone?
In the group.
And I just click on it? Okay, hang on. Well, what am I supposed to click on here?
The link.
I just see your spreadsheet here. What am I supposed to click on?
What do you see?
There's a bunch of shit crossed out. A Night in Paradise, Green Book, Diet.
Click on the thing in the bottom right corner that says sheet 14.
Bro, just send me the script in email. Just copy and paste it and send it to my Gmail.
Because I can't.
I don't have. What do you mean you can't?
All you have to click on that link. It's gonna.
I clicked on the link.
and it's gonna show you the script.
No, it brings me to a spreadsheet. Oh,
Yeah,
here we
that's
go.
the script.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah, Kramer is yellow.
Hang on. This shit is fucked, bro. What are you doing? Hang on.
Kramer is yellow.
I know,
So
but it's
you
just
can-
it's wonky.
But it
Hang
also
on.
says his name too.
So it starts on. Okay, Kramer knocks on Kramer's door. Newman knocks on Kramer's door. Okay, I got it. Is that the beginning?
I can email it to you. I mean, you can see what it looks like.
I got it. It's okay.
I'm pretty sure I'll be able to do Newman and do. I mean, who knows? I haven't read.
What you gotta do is you gotta do his voice too. Can you do a fat white Jew from New York?
No. Okay, I'm knocking on your door.
Yeah.
Come on, you ready? Let's go.
For what?
What's the matter with you? I just talked to you like 15 minutes ago.
What about?
The courthouse! You gotta go to me to the courthouse! I'm contesting a ticket today!
I can't. I'm at the doctor's later.
You gotta go with me! I mean, you're my alibi! You have to take the stand!
No, I can't.
Well, let me remind you of something. You wouldn't be here if it wasn't for me and my helmet. I saved your life! You would be dead! Dead! You would cease to exist! You would be gone for the rest of eternity! You wouldn't even begin to comprehend what that means!
Shut up. I'll get my coat.
Okay, you're all set? You got your story?
No.
When the cop stopped me, I told him I was rushing home because my friend was about to commit suicide. Now, you're that friend. Now, all we need is the reason why you're going to commit suicide.
You know what? It's because I never had an air conditioner.
No, that's not the reason to kill yourself.
Well, it gets really hot in here and you can't sleep. And you ever try to sleep in a really, really hot room?
Man, every night I have to sleep in a real hot room, but I don't want to kill myself.
Well, I've slept in really hot rooms and I wanted to kill myself.
Oh, no, that's not going to work. Something else.
I was never able to become a banker.
Banker. So you're killing yourself because your dreams of becoming a banker have gone unfulfilled. You can't live without being a banker.
Oh, yeah. I can't live without being a banker. I don't want to live.
You must be a banker.
Must be a banker.
Okay, we'll go with the banker story.
Let's do it.
Your Honor, I had gone up to Westchester. I go there every Tuesday. I do charity for the blind in my spare time and for the White House. I was in the middle of a game of Parcheesi with an old blind man. I was in the middle of a game of Parcheesi with an old blind man, and I excused myself to call my friend as he was very depressed lately because he never became a baker.
I don't understand.
You see,
The judge burped. Sorry. Keep going.
it'd be his lifelong dream to be a baker, and he just the day before he was turned down by another bank, and I believe it was in Manufacturers Hanover on Lexington and 40th Street. And that was the third bank to turn him down, so I was a little concerned and I wanted to see how he was doing. Well, Your Honor, he was barely even audible. But I distinctly recall him saying,
Yoma! Yoma!
so I sped home to save my friend's life, and I was stopped for speeding. Yes, I admitted I was speeding, but it was to save a man's life, a close friend, an innocent person who wanted nothing more out of life than to love, to be loved, and to be a banker.
So then he didn't kill himself?
No, sir, he did not, but only by the grace of God. He is in a courtroom today, sitting right over there, and he can corroborate my entire testimony. Mr. Kramer, you heard the testimony so far. Would you please tell the court in your own words what happened on the afternoon of September 10th?
What do you mean in my own words? Whose other words would they be?
Well, you know what I mean.
I was very upset that day.
And why was that?
What? Well, wouldn't you let me say? Let me talk.
All right, go ahead.
All right.
Okay.
I was very upset that day because I could never become a banker.
Sorry, I saw you at the corner of my eye.
Okay. There.
Okay, and that failure to become a banker was eating at you. Eating you at you inside.
Yeah, it was.
It was your family that pushed you into banking, and it was their dream for you.
Mr. Newman.
Your Honor, I'm only trying to establish Mr. Kramer's fragile emotional state. My entire case depends on it.
All right, continue.
As you were saying, Mr. Kramer,
What's the question?
you were telling how your parents pushed you into banking.
Oh, well, my father, when I was a kid, he took me to a bank. It was just a bank. And he lifted me up, right? And he pointed me at the teller, and he said, Sonny boy, take a good look at him. Because one day, you're going to be that guy. One day.
But you never became a banker, did you, Mr. Kramer? Why? Why did you fail?
I don't know.
It was because you hated your father, and you would do anything to displease him. Isn't that true?
Oh, could you get the speeding? What? Could you get to the speeding?
Oh, yes, I intend to, Your Honor. And then, on the afternoon of September 10th, you received a phone call, did you not?
Puzzled phone call.
No, you're not supposed to say puzzled.
Oh, no. Oh, sorry, my bad. Oh, that was the sides. Phone call.
Yes, I intend to, Your Honor. And then, on the afternoon of September 10th, you received a phone call, did you not?
Phone call?
Yes, a phone call.
From who?
From me!
From you?
Yes, from me! I called you, remember?
Oh, no, you called me?
Yes, I called you! Because you were going to, remember?
What?
You were going to do something to yourself!
What?
Remember the banking!
I'm afraid I have to call a recess.
Your Honor! Banker, Your Honor! Your Honor!
That's enough already. That's
Honor,
enough.
Mr. Kramer's obviously very distraught!
I'm distraught. Woo-hoo-hoo!
You shut up! I demand a recess so I can take him outside and help him regain his composure.
That'll be it. $75.
That's the mad. That scene is so good.
No, that was good. That was funny. That was a good scene. I do remember that one now. Where he's like, you're supposed to be my alibi. He's like, what? Where was I? I don't remember. Get it? I was with you.
Story games are fun. I'll play those I'll play those straight through. I can tell you one story I couldn't do. I couldn't do Red Dead Redemption 2.
Really? Why not?
Yeah, I just don't have the patience, man.
Oh man, it was so good. You didn't like it?
I just don't have the patience. I played the first hour where it's a snowstorm and we're looking for our homeboy or something, and then we go to this cabin. We're trying to be friendly, but we end up killing the dudes in there.
Yeah.
And then I gotta search around for the cabin.
That's the
And I'm
very beginning.
all right. I started playing the game at 5:00, and now it's 6:30, and it won't even let me save it. Oh hell nah!
You can save it through the whole game.
You can't save. You can't go to file and click save.
You
No,
get
it
auto
saves the
saves.
checkpoints, right?
Yeah, it auto saves.
I know, but obviously it didn't auto save then because I'm in some. Apparently, this is like, what is it? I would say it's like a tutorial campaign or something. Something that you
Yeah.
just won't save until you make it to a certain point. And I'm like, ugh, I just don't have it. I just don't have it in me. And like I have
Oh my God.
Cyberpunk, I just don't have it in me.
I didn't like Cyberpunk either, but it picks up as time goes by. But there's this one part. A lot of it is that dead eye where you can mark somebody. You can slow it down. Time slows down, and you can mark people. And if there's people right there, you can with a shotgun, you can mark them. You saw that part? Boom, 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 and their heads will explode sometimes. Like if you're close, it'll slow down, and you see their head like a watermelon explode, and their leg blows off, their arm blows off. It's like really detailed. And so there's this part in the game where it's not part of the game, but there's this town that's really inbred, and there's this guy who's like, he's like deformed with his face, and he's sitting there playing a guitar, and there's a whole town of inbred people. And like my favorite part of the game, always, I go to this town, right? It's not even a part of the game. It's just there. It's just there for no reason, or not for a reason, but you can go there. And I go there. I go loaded up to the gills. I go up to the guy who's playing his guitar. I fucking blow his fucking head off. Yeah, I blow his head off, and then I proceed to kill every person in the town. There's like 100 people there, and I go on a rampage, and I just destroy everybody. It's so intense and so satisfying because the way they blow up, it's so fucking cool.
It doesn't make you want it in another town.
No, it makes you want it there, but there's not really nothing there. It's just them. So if you can beat them all, you just kill everybody. Everybody's dead.
See, lucky. See, that's what's good about Rockstar games. You can go and do a quick massacre, and
It doesn't matter.
Grand Theft Auto, you might get some police on your tail, and that'll kind of go away.
Yeah,
And Red Dead Redemption, I guess, is kind of the same.
pretty much.
Any game that's made by any of those Elder Scroll games, nope, you will be wanted in that town forever. The moment you go back to that town, the police are like, "Hey, yo, we're gonna arrest you, or they're gonna kill you." You know, and you saved your game, so you're fucked.
Can't you fight
And
them?
you're like, I think if you sometimes when you save, you can like choose an additional slot.
Yeah.
I think if you did that, but sometimes you don't save the game for like an hour or two, and you're like, "Fuck! If I go back to that one spot, I murdered these people in this town 2 hours ago, but I've accomplished so much within that time. I don't want to undo all that. So it's either undo everything in the past 2 hours or be wanted in this town for the rest of my fucking life."
Yeah, that game was too much, right? Like, I tried to play it. That's the same thing for me with Red Dead Redemption. I played it for like 2 hours, 3 hours, and I realized there was nothing to it. Like, it's just too much. Like, Red Dead will guide you a little bit, and it starts to make sense. This game was like, there's no direction. There's no where to go next. It's just open world. And I'm like, I couldn't do it. And I do know I did. I ran into this character. I went to this town. I go to the forest. I start going away. And, dude, I swear to God, I came upon, like, a Bigfoot. Like, there's a legit Bigfoot with a piece of wood. And I go into him, dude, and I fight him. I swear to God, I went there like 3 times. The first time, he just kills me quick. The second time, he kills me quick. The third time I go there, he hits me, and I fly up, like, you know the trees? I fly up 100, 200 feet, and I'm spinning, and I come down on the ground, dude. And I was like, I'm done. I quit. Like,
And those guys always come in pairs.
do they really?
Yeah.
I only saw one.
Oh, they're coming. The big white dudes. They got beards.
I don't know. Yeah, he was like, he might have been brown. I think he was brown. He was like a Bigfoot. You know a Bigfoot?
Yeah.
It was like a Bigfoot with a piece of wood.
Yeah. I think maybe in each Elder Scrolls game they might look different. I ran into them in Skyrim all the time.
Oh, okay.
And because I always tried to steal their cheese.
The cheese?
Cheese gave you a lot of health, but it weighed a lot. But I was like, let me get some of that cheese, bro. But they smacked the shit out of me, just like you said, ragdoll in the fucking sky. You know?
Oh, that does it.
Like,
That does it to that. I thought that was like a glitch in the game.
no.
Oh,
That's just true.
it was like crazy. To the top
Yeah.
of the tree line, like 200 feet. There's like trees. I go to the very top of the tree. I can see like the sky and the sun and birds, and then I start coming down, and I land right next to him. What the fuck?
Yep.
I wanted to
don't
like that
games
game.
that too much shit to do, right?
Well, not only that, but like there's nowhere to go. Like there's no direction. So like I don't care if it's long because I'll play it for a year. You know what's funny? I just noticed this. Remember, there was a part of the podcast where it cuts in and you go, "Fuck you, Jordan. I hope the rest of your hair falls out," and you go bald and this shit. And it's a funny part in the podcast. I cut it where it's like we're talking and you just go in on me. Fuck you, Jordan. Oh, the rest of your hair falls out. And you know what's funny? My hair has been thinning like a motherfucker. I still have hair, but it's been thinning more and more. I have to get like hair follicle thing. I gotta get some plugs.
Is that don't get the plugs?
I gotta do something. I don't know what plugs really. I have to do. My hair has been thinning.
The new ones, whereas the real hair.
Yeah, it's a hair follicle transplant.
Right.
That one. But I think I'm gonna do something like that. But my hair has been falling out because I just did this. It reminded me. But
you did the George Costanza. You did the thing, and your whole wig went to the side.
Oh yeah, dude. I do want to do this. This is what we forgot to do last time. Best of and worst of. Like, hang on. Like we did a proper ending to the podcast of episode 47. This is, I guess, 48. But the best of and worst of. So like best intro, best freestyle, best outro, best improv, best fucking script read, best trivia.
Oh, the problem with that is we don't remember everything we've done.
Well, I
so
can
our
remember.
favorite will most likely be the most recent ones, right?
Well, whatever you can remember. Like, just because I can remember a lot of them, not all of them, but like I have ones that stick out in my head as a good one or a bad one. I don't know if you would too, but I think that would be fun. Do you want to try that?
You know, I'm a diehard Food Wars fan.
Oh my! You still watch that show?
Ever?
You still watch it?
Hell yeah! I just watched season 1 again.
Dude, you have the worst taste, dude. What the? Why? Why do you want to watch people cook? Anybody could cook.
Because you know the food really don't taste that good. they'll bring out a bowl of rice with some, like, what would he make? Bowl of rice with some butter balls on it that then they explode, and then you have butter rice, you know, and with some shrimp on the side. But the cartoon makes it look like it's a plate made for a god.
I know.
What I'm saying? And then when they eat it, their clothes explode and shit. They're like,
oh, I know.
And then they're describing like how they make it and how they layer everything. It's like someone on Dragon Ball Z describing how powerful they are. You know, it's just like,
oh yeah.
Then I throw some salt on it, and the salt is going to be absorbed in the skin, and after double searing it, it'll lock in all the flavor. Everyone loses their fucking mind. Is that smoked ham? Yes. Smoked ham was the secret ingredient I laced under the bread, which kept the bread from being too soggy, but yet kept that flakiness. Oh my god, I can taste the flakiness in the butter. and that's just, I don't know. That's just dope, dude.
But you know what I watched that was great that Kyle recommended? Have you ever seen True Romance?
Yeah.
You did? With Dustin Hopper?
That's
but recently,
Tarantino's first film, yeah.
But I don't think it was his first film, but it was one of his. I don't think it wasn't Tarantino. Romance? It wasn't Tarantino, actually. It was not Tarantino. No. It's not Tarantino. I promise. It's
True
not
Romance.
Yeah, it's not Tarantino. It's somebody else.
Wrote that.
No. Or maybe he wrote it, but the director was not him because I remember seeing the guy's name.
Yeah.
But
yeah, he directed it in his best interest for Tarantino, though. I watched the documentary.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe. I don't know. I thought he wasn't the director. But I watched it only like 2 years ago, really recently. And I remember Kyle mentioned on the podcast like 4 years ago. So it's really fresh in my head. And I watched it recently, and it was like way better than any movie I've seen from that era. Like, it way exceeded my expectations. Like, it was a fucking great story. And it was so much better than all the other ones at that time that I had seen and went back and watched. Like, if I had to watch one from that era, it would be that, or Taxi Driver was pretty good. But that one was a little more, it was just a really well put together story.
That's Scorsese. What can you say?
Yeah.
True Romance was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Elvis was in there. Who played Elvis? Who was it?
Oh, in True
Uh,
Romance?
Say it again.
In True Romance, you mean Elvis? I don't
Yeah.
remember Elvis.
Yeah, remember he had those hallucinations that Elvis would come and start talking to him and egg him on. Yeah, come on,
Oh,
boy, you can do it.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
It was
yeah.
a famous actor. I just don't know who it was.
It was
I
in
don't
his
remember.
head. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
because he named his son Elvis, right?
I think so.
Yeah, and the girl's name is Alabama.
I don't think you ever saw Elvis's face,
Nope.
right?
He was always behind him. I think he was like kind of blurred out, or maybe only show like his hair or like his shoulders.
Yeah.
But
Or his
it was definitely
neck
implied
down.
that it was. Yeah, it was someone that we know though. I just can't
Yeah.
remember.
You
I
would
don't
see
remember.
like his neck down and his shit, but you wouldn't see his face or behind his
Yeah.
back.
Yeah,
But you could tell his voice. I know. Yeah, I don't remember who it was, but it was somebody. Dennis Hopper was in there with Christopher Walken, and that was wow. What a fucking from the beginning, right when it started, the main guy, I was so impressed. I was like, oh, as soon as it started, like the first scene, I was like, oh, this guy's special. He's a special guy. The actor, it's like he's very good. And then as soon as it rolled, I was like, oh, like as soon as usually it takes a minute for movies to get going for me. As soon as the first scene, I was like, everything about the guy, he's so interesting to watch on screen. And I was like, oh, this is gonna be a ride. And then I was like,
it
just
starts
right
with them
in.
in the movie theater, right?
I think they're in a bar first,
Oh,
and he's
okay.
talking to this girl, and then they go to the movie theater right after that. That's the second scene.
Right.
And
Right.
from that bar scene, I was like, oh wow, what a treat! Like this is gonna be a special movie. And I usually don't get there until 10 minutes, 20 minutes in. So it was very right off the bat.
You know why? Because Quentin Tarantino wrote that stuff. That's why, man.
I thought he only did. Maybe he wrote it, but he didn't direct it, right?
Correct. Yeah,
That's
he
what it was.
wrote it and he sold it for like $20,000 or something like that. So
Oh,
I think he did the first movie, Inglorious. What's that? Whatever it's called.
Inglorious Bastards.
No.
You just said Inglorious.
I know. I fucked it up. The
Oh.
first one.
Ooh, the Dogs movie, wasn't it? The Dogs,
Yeah, Reservoir Dogs.
Reservoir
Yeah.
Dogs.
He did that one. He made some money, or he sold the True Romance, and then he did the other one. He did another one too.
He should have done True Romance. Oh, the guy nailed it. Whoever did it.
Yeah, but what's the other one? He wrote Natural Born Killers. Who did that?
Ooh, I never saw that. I never saw his first movie, and I never saw Natural Born Killers.
You never saw Reservoir Dogs?
No, I only saw bits and pieces.
It's all right.
I couldn't get into it, but I don't think I
Really?
really ever gave it a chance. I don't
Oh,
think-
it's not that bad. The ending is worth it when they're at the Mexican standoff. Woo!
Yeah, he does that. He does like long, boring shit, and then he gives a real big payoff at the end. You know what I mean? He does that.
Well, I
Lot
like it
of
when he makes tension. I like tension because
Yeah.
when they stretch tension for so long, you don't know what's going to happen. You kind of have to throw away whatever you had in mind or whatever clues you had. Because, I mean, at
Yeah.
some point, especially if you know how timing on movies goes and shit,
hmm
I don't know. Tarantino is just good at,
No, he's
because he'll
good.
put tension right there in your face, but he'll make the characters talk about something around that. And so
Oh,
we're
yeah.
all focused on the girls who are hidden under the boards,
Oh,
but
yeah.
the Jew guys up there talking about milk, you know,
What's that,
we're all
Django?
like,
Are you talking about, or what is that movie from?
that was Inglourious Bastards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, remember he was playing with the dude the whole time. He knew the bitches was under the board.
Oh,
he knew
yeah,
they was
yeah,
under
yeah.
the whole time. He was just fucking with him, just to show. He's like, yo, my dick is bigger than yours. I'm gonna
Wasn't
sit
that
here
Christoph
fucking with you
Waltz,
the whole
too?
time? Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Whoa, that was great. He's so good.
Man.
Christoph Waltz.
I know.
What a great actor.
It's hard to be charming and be scary
Evil.
and be funny
Yeah.
and be like,
All at the same
wow.
time.
yeah,
That is hard. I always notice that in acting class where it's like, I could be funny, I could be dramatic, but I can't do that thing where you put it all into one moment. I can't be funny and dramatic at the same time. He does that so good, you're right. He'll bring in every funny, scary, evil, dramatic, sad, happy, and he'll do it in 1 second. And it's like,
Yeah.
that's real acting. I couldn't do that.
I don't know. I'm a very captivating person, but that's it. Like, whew, man, people sure do love to watch me, but I can't do all that shit at the same time. I can't.
Yeah, one at a time is easy. You know what I mean? But all of it at once is the thing that makes like a great actor, like him, a great actor. And remember he was in the cabin, and he was like, they were running away, and he was like letting him run away.
Yep.
Remember that? Wasn't that a scene in there? And they gunned him down. And I don't remember all of it, but I remember that a little bit of it.
The white girl was running away, and he would he say "Bon voyage" or "We'll see again," "I'll see you again," or something
I don't remember.
that.
I just remember
But he did the finger bang.
Oh yeah. Did they kill her or no?
No, they let her live. Because remember, he ran into her again when she opened up that movie theater.
Oh yeah.
And
then they burned him, right?
Yeah, she burned all them motherfuckers on fire. And then she got shot by that stalker dude who wouldn't leave her alone.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. But remember, she had that scene where she had to eat that strudel or whatever that pastry was.
No, remind me of it. What happened?
They were like at the restaurant, and he just joined abruptly, and he's like, "I want to interview you about your film, about your theater." And she knew that was the dude that like shot her whole family. And she's like, I can sit here and have a regular conversation with this motherfucker like nothing is wrong. And he's giving her that evil stare, like "I'm gonna kill you, bitch," but he's asking her like regular questions, like "Don't eat it without your whipped cream," like
and then keep going. What happened? Because you're reminding me as we go.
Then he walked away because he didn't remember who she was. So for him, it was just a whole regular conversation.
Was that what it was?
The theater.
I thought he knew, and he was pretending to not know.
No, he didn't know but he that was just Tarantino playing with us. But like at the very last moment, he's like, "I do have one question, though." And then he gave her that same face that he gave the fucking other dude with the milk who was hiding the bitches. He gave her that same fucking stare. And she's like, "Oh no." Then he was like, "I can't remember. Never mind."
Oh yeah. Later. Oh god. Yeah. Now I remember that part. That moment where the violins come in.
Oh yeah.
And it stops. All right, I gotta get going.
Oh man,
my dogs need to be fed. I gotta go. All right. Yeah, I know what you mean. Now I get it. Oh my god, dude, that's what we should do. What best Christoph Waltz movies? You should look up all the Christoph Waltz.
I haven't had to shoot anyone since 1994.
Oh my god.
1994, 1984. That was the best scene in True Romance.
Oh, and then he blows him away.
I haven't had to shoot anyone pow pow since 1984.
Pow pow pow. Oh my god. He was so good.
From Sopranos was in that scene.
Yeah. I don't remember his name, but yeah, remember? Didn't he throw the lady through glass? Remember, he threw the woman through a bathroom glass, and all the glass shattered, and they're all covered in blood. Dude, I
forgot about that. I wasn't talking about that scene, but yes, now I remember that.
That scene was one of the only scenes I've ever seen in a movie where I actually was like, I remember sitting in my chair and I was like clenching I was like not clenching, scared, but like I was like actually uncomfortable because it was almost like you were watching somebody kill somebody else for real. That's how convincing it was. Like he was so.
How did it go? Because I don't remember it.
Oh,
I remember it.
First, I want to think of his name. Look up the guy from Sopranos' name. I know his name.
Andrew something.
It's not Andrew. It's
something. It's
no, I can't remember.
His name sounds like someone else.
I know his name. I just can't think of it right now.
Crap. Come on. I'll give you his first name since I'm.
Give me the first letter. The first letter. The first letter.
J.
It's not a J.
Yeah.
No, it's not. I guarantee it's not a J.
It's
the second letter.
A.
Nope. You're lying.
M.
Huh?
E.
Him?
S.
Nope.
James.
Nope. No. Lies.
Come on.
That's not his name. James
Should have told you his
Gandolfini.
last name first.
James Gandolfini.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right. I don't know.
I know, right?
Because I was thinking of Gandolfini. I remember it was Gandolfini. I forgot
Gandalf
James.
from Zelda.
Gandolfini, yeah. And Feeny
There
from
it is.
Phoebe from Friends. Gandalf Phoebe.
Phoebe from Hey Arnold or Phoebe from Friends?
I said Friends.
Okay.
But Phoebe is also in Hey Arnold, right? The Asian lady.
Yeah, they ruined her when they made her fart on that one episode.
Oh my god. Oh, so he takes her, right? He comes in this room, and she is hiding the drugs because they find drugs. They kill the pimp, and then they.
Oh
kill
yeah,
the
that's
drugs.
right. Forgot about that part.
Remember that pimp, dude? Dude, that pimp, the crazy looking white boy. Dude, when they
Yeah.
got in that fight, there was a point where they're fighting, and he throws the guy against the wall, and then his body just comes flying at him sideways. Like he just dives at the guy like sideways and hits him, and like they smack it. It's like WWE where he picks the guy up and throws it at somebody. It was like that, and like I remember being like, "What the fuck?" Because they're having this crazy fight, and he just flies at the guy sideways. I'm like, "There's no way he could have done that." Like they just throw him at him, and they have this crazy fight, and then he's got him down, and then he shoots the guy, the pimp, and then they get his drugs right. They go to the thing.
Oh, and he left his ID there.
Yeah, and then remember he goes to, and then he goes to his father's house. What's his name?
Dennis Hoffman.
Dennis Hoffman.
Dennis, yeah. Did an excellent job in Waterworld, by the way.
Yeah, he does the scene with his dad. Then in between that and the end, they're hiding out in a fucking
The motel.
the motel, and she's got the drugs under the bed, and he comes in. Somehow he gets in the room. She lets him in or whatever. Somehow he's in there.
He just
And-
barges in.
Yeah, whatever. He barges in. Somehow he's in there now. And she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know where anything is. And he's like, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you. And he starts beating her ass. And then he realizes the drugs are under the bed. And then he basically goes, I'm just gonna kill you now because fuck you. You lied to me. And he throws her through like a bathtub, the window, the glass.
Yeah.
He throws her through the glass, and she falls through the glass in a way that's like, it felt so real to me. And then they have this fight, and they're scrapping, and they're fighting, and he's got a knife, and he's about to cut her throat open, and they just go so psycho. Like, he gets so crazily intense. Like, you really feel like this is real. Like, he's experiencing this for real. Like, he's not acting. This is a guy about to kill a woman. Like, I really felt that. And she is so distraught and just going nuts. And he's so insane in a way that, like, I've never seen somebody be so true in a minute. And they fight, and he's cutting her, and she's fucking so cut up with glass, and they're both cut up with glass. And then at the end, somehow, she gets him with a gun and shoots him, and then she blows his head off with a shotgun.
Oh.
But it was it was wild. It was so crazy.
Yeah, you're right. That movie had a lot of scenes that I forgot that were really
good.
great. I mean, that were memorable.
Yeah. And like, yeah, just even the first scene, like I told you, with the guy and the guy who saw Elvis, the main character, the way he has this about him. He's just got this like,
What's his name? Something Spade.
I don't know his name, dude. I don't even know who he is. I saw him. I was like, I've seen that guy, but I don't know his name.
Jason Spade. Is it Jason Spade?
Maybe. He's a cool guy. That's all I got to know.
He is in Broken Arrow with John Travolta.
Look it up. What's his name? We gotta get his name.
I think it's Jason. Isn't it Jason Spade?
But just every moment, even Dennis Hopper's scenes, and then all this shit, just the way they did the whole thing, it was just like, there's so many great moments. And that moment too was just so disturbing with the glass. And I could like almost feel like the cutting of my own skin with the glass. It was just so real, visceral, like they were getting cut. Because they were like, there was glass in her hand, it was slitting through her fingers, and she's trying to stab him, and
It's all practical too.
he beat the crap out of her.
Christian Slater.
Christian Slater, what a cool guy name.
That was
Dude,
close.
Christian Slater. That's a cool guy's name. That's like a surfer who also skateboards and fucks.
Right?
That's just a cool guy name. Christian Slater.
And then Gary Oldman was the pimp. That's right.
Oh, dude, that guy was crazy. Wasn't he nuts?
I remember.
Remember that little lamp he had? And he was throwing the lamp back and forth? He's sitting there, right before he shoots me. He's like, "Hey man, what's your name?" And the lamp comes swiding back. He goes, "My name is fucking whoever, Pimp Slickback," and he grabs the lamp again, and he's throwing the lamp and back and forth and back and forth, and then you're like, "What? Something's about to happen, but I don't know. Someone's about to die." And then they get into that fight, and they start beating the hell out of each other. Remember, he shoots the two guys. That's where he gets the drugs.
He offered him an egg roll. Oh, well, whatever.
Oh, look at him! Look at him! We got to do a bit real quick. So
you want to do the script?
We got to do something. Let's do best and worst stuff. Ready? I'm gonna do it real quick. Best and worst stuff. God damn it!
Did it stop recording?
Hit it! No.
It did?
Here we go, motherfucker. Best and worst stuff. Let's do it. Best and worst of everything in the podcast. First, the best song of all time that we ever did. I'll tell you right now, it was the goddamn Bare Necessities.
Look for the bare necessities.
Go with the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Where's the song? Where's the song? You hit right there.
Dude,
God damn it! You suck. God damn it!
YouTube music for us.
All right, you fucked up the first thing.
YouTube ain't even working. YouTube.
All right, well, shut up. Here we go. Here we go. What was I doing? Best and worst stuff. Okay, so I told you the best of the Bare Necessities. Best song. What's your best song? Intro. Think of what's the first. We did a lot of songs.
Key and Kill.
Oh, here it goes. There you go. That was it. That was a good one. Coolio, right?
Yep.
That was a good one. I remember that one.
Everybody's so glad you're here. Oh yeah, rest in peace, Coolio. That's how we killed him.
Oh, here it goes. Here it goes. How does it start? What's the first words?
Here it goes.
No, but when he starts rapping. The homeboys, the homegirls, stop it. Get in the chaos, so don't stop that silo. Drop the rum for something.
I don't know. I always wake.
We need some music. We're gonna need some music from you pretty soon.
Hold
so
on,
I would get on YouTube
yeah,
and start looking up some shit. Because best. I'll give you one. Best fucking ad read. Ready? Oh my goodness. Oh, there's so many. Tommy's, termites, and fucking wood store. How about fucking Kim Jong's big noodle store? Fucking Alice's nail and tire salon shop.
I'm cheating. I'm just looking at all notes.
Fucking. How about some
Kiki's
fucking
rotten eggs?
Huh?
I don't remember that. Oh, Kiki's white only pies.
Oh, that was one. Wasn't that? Ooh, it wasn't Kiki's though. I think it was. I was smoking Bouvier's, smoking cigarettes. Come out and get them.
Maybe. Oh yeah. I was smoking Bouvier's real cigarettes.
That was it, real cigarettes. And Bebe Jones smoking them real cigarettes. And fucking.
My favorite one is
Tommy Johnson's Flint water from Michigan.
Oh, that's right.
What was yours? Sorry, go ahead. What was yours?
My favorite's the 2 Mild sauce.
2 Mild sauce from 2mild.com. Yeah, get yourself some mild sauce.
Then we had extra mild.
That was an extra mild. Remember, it was there was one that was like Janice Johnson and something.
Yeah.
Get your 2 mild sauce. It's mild, but it's extra.
Hey girl, oh yeah. Oh yeah, it was extra mild.
Extra mild sauce.
Oh girl, that's mild. It's extra.
Let's do a quick. Let's do an improv. I'm gonna be. I think I should be Stan, but you can be Stan if you want. One of us to be Stan and Francine. Who do you want to be, Stan or Francine? You can have Stan if you want.
Who's gonna be Roger? Who's gonna?
I gotta be Roger. What? I gotta be Roger. I am
then
Roger.
You're gonna be Francine.
Okay, I'll be Roger. I'll be Francine. That means that you gotta be Stan, and you should be Jeff. You might as well be the two guys. I'll be Haley, and then I'll be Bullock. I get to be Bullock then, if you're picking those guys. Tien, the Asian kid, I'll be him too. And then you get to be... Ooh, no, you know what? You be Tien. I'll be Steve. I get to be Klaus and you be India. That's fair. That's fair.
Oh, no, I'm Klaus.
You can be Klaus?
Yeah, man, you can't.
You
take
better
Roger
nail that.
and
You better
Bullock
nail that
and
last.
Steve.
Yo, Klaus only has one line though. Klaus only has one line.
Whatever.
I gave you Klaus.
Good.
I took Klaus. Okay, you get
Look.
Klaus. You get Klaus. Okay, you are Stan, Jeff, Roger. You got a heavy hitter. You got lucky this time.
Why can't we just jump back?
You got all the good
and forth and
characters.
just take- Why can't we just jump back and forth by dialogue?
I think we gotta do it. Okay, you want to do that? We can do that. Stan is having a best day. The windows are down. The sun is shining. He's tapping the street wheel and listening to his radio DJs. Benetta and Jessica chat between songs. Benetta, I hoped you liked those hamburgers I made.
I sure did, Bettina.
That's good, Jessica, because we're getting reports about local meat shortage. Stan hits his brakes. He plows his car to CIA profile.
Bullock is having a picnic
Flagpole.
near the flagpole with two goats, Toodles and Amanda Jr. The goats are wearing CIA flak jackets and sunglasses, and Bullock is reaching into his picnic basket.
Ooh! Look at that! What have you got here? For the aged, you turtles, it's your favorite. The flagpole falls between them. They scatter. Bullock gets up, dusts himself off. Bullock takes out his phone and dials. Split screen interior, CHQ front line. A bunch of other stuff happens. He's talking to somebody. Bullock. Yes. Tyrion. It happened again. There's a long dramatic pause.
I understand. He hangs up.
Vietnamese flagpole victory night. Factory night. We shall see a large machinery, a big picture of Stan. There are letters under a picture in Vietnamese. They say thank you, Stan Smith. There's also an encounter under Stan's picture that reads 257. Well, commercially, roll large red button. Other stuff happens, and then we're into a Vietnamese flagpole. Same time, Tien emerges from the officer. Some other shit happens. Tien in Vietnamese says some stuff. What's up? She walks away. Workers
No,
grumble.
not today, my friends.
Where are you?
They need another one.
Where are you?
I'm right there behind you. Interior Vietnamese flagpole factory. Tien emerges from our office. The workers gasp butter around her. She walks with the big red button. Tien reaches in the pocket, then it stops. No, not today, my friends. In Vietnamese.
Ooh,
act
okay,
fun.
fireworks are going off outside. Workers are hugging and dancing, kissing an old man. They're kissing an old man. Looking on in approval. His tears in his eyes. Old man, go for it.
I'm not Francine.
Old man, we're an old man.
I thought you said we're skipping all that part.
I'm the old man. If not for Stan Smith, our business would have survived. These lean times, and my daughter would not be the success she is today. Tien breakdancing. Do a move that's not been seen. Fits 1981. Act 1. Interior. Stan Smith's house. How many fucking goddamn directions are there gonna be? Francine talks! I'm Francine! Excuse me. Stan and Roger and Haley and Jeff Klaus are sitting at the kitchen table. Francine using her blender, she pours the contents of it into her glass and she looks at Stan. Roger is dressed like Matthew McConaughey. What a fucking cool guy. From the first season of True Detective. Fuck yeah, dude. Ratty hair, mustache, white undershirt, blue collared tuck, shirt underneath it, over it, smoking a cigarette. Drinking a beer, Francine says. I know what you miss, meat, honey, but it's not all bad. Try this.
What is it?
It's a magic potion.
Is it the same one you got from that winch?
No, it's much better.
I don't know. The other potion looked kind of cool. What's this one do?
Francine whispers into his Stan's ear.
Rock hard. Ooh, like a diamond, you say?
Stan drinks it all in one gulp. He and Francine run up the stairs. Jeff. Is there really a shortage here, bro?
Nah, Mom came into some money recently and is buying up all the meat.
You should see the attic with all those freezers. It's colder than a witch's ain't it, you know? Why though?
Too much meat gives you performance issues.
You mean like meat? You mean like on a test?
No, I mean, down there.
Oh, I get it.
Do you, Jeff? Do you?
Haley, lay off Roger.
What? It's not my fault you married Buckminster Philly over there. Here.
Well, at least I don't look creepy today. Roger is hurt and he stands and shouts.
I don't look creepy. You look iconic.
He runs away crying. Interior, Stan Smith and Francine's bedroom day. Stan and Francine are in a bed, they looking like they've both been rocked.
Oh, yeah.
Francine. See, beet juice. Now, you think of how much fun we can have without meat in our diet.
Well, there's still going to be some meat in your diet. You know what I'm trying to say.
They snicker.
Well, there's still going to be some meat in your diet. Damn it!
They snicker.
You know, I'm going to miss you while I'm away. Don't get into too much trouble.
What trouble can I get into?
I don't know, but sometimes you get that look in your eye, like a kid in a poodle costume about to hump their mattress for the first time.
Stan coughs. As if wanting for someone to enter the room and say something funny.
I said, like a kid in a poodle costume about to hump their mattress for the first time.
There's a pause. Stan reaches under his pillow and he takes out the script for today's episode of American Dad. Maybe they cut the lines.
No, I know it's there.
He reaches over to his nightstand.
Steve enters, dressed as a poodle, and then shouts, "Stop kink-shaming me!"
What? Let me see that. They read script together. Yeah, there it is. I wonder where Steve is. We pull back to reveal Steve's bedroom on a soundstage. A disserved viewer crew of women look on, directing is a Greek Indian woman, purple glasses, named Swampa.
Swampna! Where's Steve?
He refuses
to leave
his
his
trailer.
trailer.
Steve Interior. God damn it with the fucking exposition. You know, I just can't take it anymore, India. I won't. I'm a Shakespearean actor, you know, and I don't want to participate in this Raji Felding theme.
I think out of your children, Stephen. Our beautiful children. Stephen Smith Jr., Stephen Smith III, Stephen Smith IV, and Monique. Sweet baby Monique.
Steve put down the weights, he sighs.
You got to do it, Stephen. I didn't marry a quitter. I can't have a quitter raise our children. Nothing in this world. Steve stands. He takes India in his arms and sweeps her off of her feet.
I know. Sweetness. You're right.
If not for our children, then do it for me, baby.
I will. For love. He opens the trailer door and walks into the seat with India holding her hand. Well, it's about time. Let me just go ahead and get into character.
They make her run their hair and do his stuff and da-da-da and Steve.
Okay, ready. His voice is way too deep. No, wait. It's so clear. Steve, ready. Swamp Man stands his hand for the poodle outfit. Swamp Man.
Great, put this on.
A bunch of shit happens. They're inside Steve and Haley's bedroom. Next scene. Haley. In the future, we're all going to be eating seaweed anyways, so, of climate change, so not meat anymore, so, whatever. Haley continued. the downside. Some other shit happens. She fucking fucks off, and Jeff says,
How much stuff do you have in there?
it was a lot. I had like the 1998 Blockbuster World Video Game Champion that year. He had to score 999,000 points to Tetris to win the few lines as possible. I killed that shit, yo. Jeff and Haley, fucking, they're chilling, and other shit happens. Haley says, "Yo, you ever seen my magic wand, Jeff?"
The one you got from Amazon, or the one you got from that witch?
The witch, you know the one.
Where do you keep it usually?
Same drawer as the supplementals. I wonder where it went.
Interior, outside Haley's room. Roger approaches Haley's bedroom.
Haley thinks I look creepy, but I just wanted to remain resemblance about the first season of True Detective, because the only great season of True Detective in television I ever produced was the first season. I'll show her. Roger enters the room, tossing a pill out of his baubles as he does. Roger, drug supplements and drugs? Yeah. Roger pulls out some stuff. He does some things with some drugs. Next scene. Haley's ripping off her room apart, and she says to Jeff,
Don't worry, babe. I'll get you a new one.
"You don't have to. They're expensive.
Well, how expensive can they be?
They're like $1,200. Jeff slowly backs out of the room. Some other stuff happens. Jeff's doing something, and no one gives a fuck about that. And Jeff's POV as he goes down the stairs into the kitchen. He looks around with a glass of water, the cabinets, but he has no luck. All the cups are in the sink, and they're dirty, and he has too lazy to wash them. Jeff picks up Klaus in his fishbowl off the kitchen table. Jeff's POV, he brings it into Haley's room. Jeff spills all the water into his mouth. He sips it in Klaus as well. Jeff does a spit take that drenches Haley. Klaus also comes flying out of Jeff's mouth, smacks Haley right in the face. Boom! He lays her on the carpet, and Klaus says,
You know I poop in that water, right? Right? You know I poop in that water, right?
Yeah.
Right? Fuck Klaus.
"You know I do put that butter, right?"
Yeah, sorry.
As it goes, turn the volume up.
I know, I wanted it to go a little bit further because eventually it's going to catch up in the middle of a rap.
Here we
It's
go.
gonna pause.
Let me tell you something about busting a flow. Let me tell you, little hoes, listen up. You don't even know schmo. Let me tell you, fuse weed. I'll fuse you together with 2 leaves, with 2 sticks. Let me tell you, I'll match you together like a matchbook. Look, like a matchbook car. I'll be rolling over, going like Jafar. Blight, flames coming down, looking up at you. Looking, you have to fall down onto the buffaloes. Yo, the buffaloes, you little hoes. Let me tell you. Blow your nose. You got boogers in your nose. Listen up. What's up? Go Marcus.
Oh, you're so on beat. All I see are colors. People getting smothered with money and cash and ass. That's why I'm always coming up last. But I always got the big ass bags because I get everything I snatch. Yeah, give me some snatch. Marcus is coming to the bank, trying to get my money, increase my rank, so I can go home and be more rich. Walk around with an attitude stank. People really like, damn, use a high rank. Of course I am. Step off. I hate this beat. I know you do. Makes me wanna break my neck. I just can't even get respect when these people are around the corner. I try to tell them that I'm rich as hell, but they don't want to hear a puzzle like me from SD, chilling in Dallas. So I came over here to the Maybach spot and I had to build my palace. Sit down. Ugh.
Okay, yo. Listen up, let me slay. Let me come through like Goku and fuck you up with Vegeta. Oh, you motherfuckers about to get skeeted like patty mayonnaise in the fucking heater. Listen, let me tell you play baseball. Let me catch a catcher's mat. You motherfuckers better get a mat for your fat cat. You motherfuckers better get some scat. badass fucking shitting motherfuckers. Listen up, pass me a fucking fuse lighter before I get big, before I get up in a fucking tighter fucking pussy, yeah, before I smush it up, let me squish it up, let me fucking push it up in their asshole before I fucking get squished up like a fucking banana that squishes into itself. I'll be bad for your health. I'll be fucking someone else. I'll be like I was split, cut in half. You motherfuckers about to be last, about to be in my path.
My speakers blow with the volume up. You already talked, you said enough. I'm coming back with the hottest stuff. Yeah, I'm skinny but still kind of buff. And I'm roughing the scene. People see me making the green. If you got some time to squeeze in between, maybe you can get my dreams, but I ain't got time for messing with you. Marcus Clemens beating on you. Here's some tissue, you looking a mess. Yes, I like the way you wear that dress, but it's time for me to move on. Am I impressed? Singing a song? Let me do it. Hitting the wrong, I don't care. Are you coming along? Fish in a pond, let me get some gold. Money is what I'm trying to get. Gold like shine. Platinum, oh yeah, stacking them. Nightmares, when you don't care or have no hair. Break your back on my chair. What? That's what happens when you stare. I see the glare. Yeah, you talking shit, I don't care. Making money and I'm snatching it here. You just want me to disappear, but I can't. I'll reappear in your dreams. A nightmare, yeah, songs to sing. Put you on your knees, on my nuts. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, that's what you say in your nightmare. What you said, I really don't care. See you in court, cause you something about me pulling your hair.
Rick and Morty, let me fucking pound a fucking 40. You fucking homos is about to be fucking being like slow-mo. You about to be a slow motherfucker rolling down the road like a fucking straight FOMO, like I was fear of missing out. My dog doesn't have a snout. She's a French bulldog. She's got to cut off like a fucking stout beer. This motherfucker's got no nose. Listen up, let me get some hoes. Let me pose on a fucking thing like David. He's got a little dick. Little guy got a little smick. I went to Rome. That guy's dick was small. Listen up, he's at home. Let it run. Listen up, I'm Spider-Man. I'm a man. I'm like Peter Pan, flying around the streets. What's up? Call me a yam, cause I'm sweet. I'm a sweet little kid. Listen up, don't call me Sid. I'm a slick little guy like Slick Rick. I'll fucking prick up your fucking dick. You fucking sick motherfucker. You got tuberculosis. You coughing. You a lucker, sucker. You might as well pucker up your butt cheeks, you motherfucker. Let me seek it out like Harry Potter. I'll seek your shit open. Let me listen up, let me talk, you've woken up the darkness in me. Let me spray it on my teeth with these words. I gotta scourge, I gotta scourge like fucking surge, like the soda. You motherfuckers is calling me out like a fucking holer, that's fucking holer. Surge soda, it was dope, that shit was green. Listen up, I have some hope for Barack Obama. He's about to get you to Islama. Marcus, rap on the fucking shama.
I didn't hear anything.
Marcus, rap!
I keep it bouncing like a ball full of air. Yeah, I'm taking it there as an and one killer. Yeah, caterpillar, butterfly, yep, Stephen Miller. I need a couple of beers up on the side because, yep, trying to keep it right. It's hot outside, burning up. People looking at me crazy, growing up. I'm just trying to get my paper blowing up. Yeah, dog, getting older, so I'm growing up. When we're chirping the game, you can hear it in my voice. Talking with some bass. Yeah, that's my main choice. Yeah, give me 2 years before I'm driving a Rolls Royce. But until then, I'll just be back here looking moist, looking all crazy. Old ladies just be hunting me, man. Can't get these hoes to back up off me. Ice cream man be like, yo, dog. Let's play some pool. All right, yeah, I'm done.
Let's play some pool. Let me take a little gruel on your stool. I'll take a little stool in the toilet. Let me flush it down. Yo, you schmoinkin'. You schmoinkin' little boinkin'. Let me make up some words and shoink ya. Fred Flintstone. Listen up, let me leave you alone. Let me leave you with the cellular phone. Something in the future. Listen, I'm future, I'm from the past. I'm not gonna be last, I'm Spider-Man. Listen up, let me take you to Venom. Let me take you to 7-Eleven with a lightsaber. Let me tell you, let me see you later. Let you be a hater. Let me tell you something about being a fucking skater.
You're not even rapping on beat. You just talk.
Damn it, you gotta talk about We literally just hit 4 hours. We're at 4 hours and 5 seconds right now. I swear to God.
We've gone on longer than that.
God damn it.
We've gone on long. You know what time we used to start? 6.
Wait, we've gone up. We should do about 3 hours. I don't know how you don't have good memory.
We
but
used to start at 6 o'clock.
and we end 3 hours later at 9. Or
We
10.
did not end at 9.
3 or 4 hours.
At 9 is the time where we would call Tristan. Most likely, latest will be 10. Is the time we would get Tristan on the phone.
You have bad memory. I have a good memory.
No, because I always felt bad. I was like, it's midnight. He's
No,
not.
this is a normal pod. 3 or 4 hours. This is it. It's a normal thing.
we've had long ones.
No, I know. But that's
We've
the
gone
marathon.
longer than 4 hours. 4 hours is like the standard.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's a standard.
Standard means we already did the outro and we had like an extra hour to talk after.
You know shit. I've listened to the fucking thing. They had to edit them. You know how I know exactly how long they always were. They're about 3.5 hours. We're at 4:01.
Yeah, right.
I
Yeah,
know
sure.
what time. I'm very good with time and spatial reasoning. It's my one thing that I'm good at.
Sure thing. And Ja Rule is my second cousin.
Yeah, you. Fuck you. Fuck you. God damn it. The buttons don't even. I don't have any buttons. God damn it. You can hear that, can you?
Nope.
Fuck you.
I'm pretty
What's
sure
up,
the
Marcus?
machine's recording
you know,
it
You got
itself.
dementia. Go fuck yourself. Boom. You'll hear it in editing when you hear the song. I
Well-
played a song right there. All right.
Well,
give me the song.
unfortunately, you are a walking contradiction.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You don't know. Dude, I have a great memory, so fuck you. Play the
No,
song.
you said that you was mature and you wasn't going to scream or shout. And you
No,
was just,
I'm not mature and I
you are
scream.
worse than you were before. I'm just calm,
I've
collected, and
told
feeling
you.
great.
I scream when I fucking get drunk.
I said, what's that
Okay.
perfume, you bastard?
Welcome to the last episode, or not the last episode, the first episode of the hiatus, episode 48. Listen but don't, the podcast. Coming back after 2 years. Marcus, how you been? Thanks for coming out. How was the show for you?
I can't hear what you said. But shout out to Jaya. Shout out to Cole Nicole. Shout out to Prince. Shout out to Ryan. Shout out to Dean. Shout out to Tristan, even though his name ain't interesting.
All right, shout out.
I'm
Thank you
doing
for
well
coming
in
out to the
Texas,
show.
everybody. Just like I told you all what I was gonna do, I fulfilled it, and I'm here, rested, feeling great. Glad everyone's doing okay. Everyone here, stay healthy, keep your head up like Tupac, but don't get shot. Obey the law, don't steal, don't kill, don't lie.
No lie from the group. Noli, where you been at, man? Where you been all my life? Noli, you motherfucker. Jaya, is your house burned down? What you at? Is no living there? You burn up in the rubble? Where's Noli? He ain't called me in a year.